Hey there, YouTube. I just wanted to share with you what my top three favorite Pearl Jam albums are. And as always, I will start with number three. My third favorite Pearl Jam album is Vitalogy. Now, this was released back in 1994, and this is Pearl Jam's third album. This album includes singles such as Not For You, Spin the Black Circle, and Immortality. Immortality is probably one of my favorite Pearl Jam songs ever. And it also has some fan favorites such as Corduroy, Nothing Man, and probably one of their most well known songs, Better Man. So yeah, this is a really good album. It includes some really good tracks. It also has a couple of weird tracks on here too. Um, One of the songs on here is called Bugs, which is Eddie Vedder playing like an accordion and singing about, well, bugs. And the last track of the album is kind of strange as well. It's not really a song, it's like a mishmash of voices and things. The name of the track is called Hey Foxy Mop Handle Mama That's Me. For short, it's also called Stupid Mop. From what I read, basically what it is Eddie Vedder was watching some kind of documentary or something about mentally ill people who were in this insane asylum, and he was watching them like do interviews and talk about their experience there and stuff, and he recorded this and he put it on the track, and it's kind of strange, but anyway, besides that, there's also some good songs on here too, like Last Exit. That is the opening track of the album. That's a really good song. Trimmer Christ. It's kind of a dark song, but it's pretty good. So yeah, Vitalogy is my third favorite Pearl Jam album, and I've always liked how it looked inside the actual CD. I mean, it looks like an old medical book. If you open the pages up and look inside, it's really weird. I mean, it's weird, but it's fascinating at the same time. And yeah, it's just the way it's laid out. I mean, it looks like something you'd see from like an old, type of medical book you'd find in the library or something. It's strange, and the CD goes here. But yeah, Vitalogy. I guess apparently Pearl Jam originally wanted to call the album Life, but then changed it to Vitalogy. But anyway, my second favorite Pearl Jam album is Versus. This was their second album. It was released in 1993, and it includes singles such as Go, Animal, of course, one of their biggest hits, Daughter. And it also has some fan favorites on it, like um, Rear View Mirror. Rats is a really good track. And one of my favorite songs, Pearl Jam songs ever, is a song called Indifference. That is the last track of the album. And yeah, it's really good. And um, another single was actually Dissident. That was a single. And yeah, just a really, really good album. And it's really more up tempo and like rock sounding compared to their first album. And their first album had a lot of like slow type of songs, but this one right here is it's good, and it's one of my it's my second favorite Pearl Jam album. My first favorite Pearl Jam album, no surprise, is 10. What can I say about this album that hasn't already been said? It's an absolute classic. It's one of the albums that really broke into the mainstream when it came to grunge. Uh, it's got so many. I mean, there's not one bad song on here. It's got the hits. It's got the singles. It's got Alive. It's got Jeremy. It's got Even Flow. It's got the fan favorites. Once Black. I mean, all Pearl Jam fans know Black. I mean, it's iconic song. And my favorite song off this album is a song called Garden. I just love that song. It's my favorite. It's probably, I gotta say, it's probably my number one favorite Pearl Jam song ever. Second being Wash. And Wash was actually a bonus track on this album. I believe like in the UK. I think the UK got Wash and Dirty Frank as a bonus track, but here in the States we didn't get that. Wash was actually a B-side from the Alive single. Alive, another great song on here, iconic track. So yeah, not one bad song on this album. This is my number one favorite Pearl Jam album ever. 10 from 1991, their debut release. Well, thanks for watching as always, and take care and have a great day.